Hi Aries, I hope you are doing well. Okay, this is the love throw for single Aries, men and women. Okay, we've got where you are currently, what may hinder you in some regard, right? What may help the situation. This is any residue from the past that might be here, and this is what represents going into the future. Okay, I think these are great. I have these are my love fortune love balls from Greece. I think you'll enjoy these. Okay, these are really good. Okay, so here we go. Let's do the oracle balls first. Okay. What does love hold for Aries for December? Single Aries. What does love hold for single Aries for December? Okay. We have the feather. Okay. That's strong love, and I see it here. I can see it already here. I can feel it. It's very present, okay? So, tell me something about it. Tell me something about this strong love for Aries. Okay. See? Okay. Wow, guys. That speaks of stability, okay? And I see it here. Give me a minute. Okay. Okay. Sorry, guys. I have a message. Okay. When will this happen? When will this strong love come in for Aries? Single Aries. What timeline are we looking at? Calling on my angels. What time are we looking at for single Aries for the strong love to come in? Okay. Spring. This is coming in spring, okay? We've got the flower here that represents spring. Okay, and we've got the feather. Okay, that's strong love. We've got faces. Okay. I think with this, I know where this is going. That was the message that I got on this well. Okay. For the current situation here, we've got devotion. We've got beauty. And we've got the Nine of Cups. Boom. Okay. It's sitting right here for you. But I want to show you something. Okay. Now this is what may hinder you or help you. Okay. We've got the Liberation card. Freedom. We've got falling in love. Okay. And we've got the Ace of Coins. Okay. It's sitting right here for you. Spring is not far away. Let's do some work. Okay. I just want to show you something. In the past, right? And I'll show you what the tarot cards, what they actually mean to, well, the signs for them. We've got purity. We've got expectations. And we've got the Seven of Cups. Okay. This is about the choices that we make too. And in the future, what we've got is realization, fear, don't panic, and the Page of Wands. Okay? What is happening here is we become conditioned, right? You've got beauty here. This is about loving yourself first, right? It's about, does something need to change to allow love to come in, right? When we work 24/7 or we're tired or we don't have the energy or we're not happy or we're not joy-filled or we're feeling lonely or we're longing, right? That's not self-love. You've got it sitting here. with the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is truly being grateful, being gratitude filled, loving yourself, looking at, smelling the flowers, taking time for yourself. Self care brings in self love, right? When we know how to nurture ourselves, we know how to nurture others. If we don't know how to nurture ourselves, or we don't know what desire is, right? We don't know how to share that with another person. So that sits here for you, right? And these cards here, they set you free. This sets you free. So nothing's hindering you here, except I can see a little bit of patterns, judgments that are still in the place here. Now, you've got falling in love in the Ace of Cups. This is a whole new life. This sets you free. Literally, it's a whole new life. This is a sustainable relationship, guys, that's got staying power. I would be very, very apt to believe this really lands somewhere solid, okay? Now, in the past, with purity and expectations in the Seven of Cups, those are the expectations that we put on people, right? This is where, and I want to point something out too here, okay? And I don't drop on signs because people are more than one sign. It's just, I want to show you something in here, okay? We've got the Seven of Cups. That's Libra. We've got the Nine of Cups. That's Libra. We've got the Ace of Coins. Excuse me. That's Taurus. We've got the Page of Wands. That's Sagittarius. Okay? Libras, they like things to be packaged pretty a certain way. Remember, Libra rules the 7th house of partnerships, okay? But what happens is, and Taurus too, they like things to be a very certain way. They're not open to change. They have types, right? And this is not a negative or positive. I'm just pointing things out here that trip us up when we don't really realize it. When we're expecting, relationships to go a certain way, and we're expecting our partners to go a certain way, and we're expecting it to look tidy in a nice little box and a manicured lawn and everything just so beautiful. What happens is we get our partners to do the things that we want because they want to make us happy. But what we do is we look around and everybody, is conforming, but the life is sucked right out of the relationship. So it's being open to surprise. It's just finding self-love within yourself and not putting expectations on it. Don't cap your relationships out. Enjoy them. Don't be clingy. Don't be fearful. Don't be forcing, people to do the things that you want. Don't be clingy. Not that you are any of these things, but I see residual here. And what this liberation card does here is it sets you free, right? If there's things that you're holding on to, right? Past relationships. We always think our exes just they're banshee people, right? But at some point, they were something special, or we wouldn't have loved them, right? So what we need to do is not hold grudges, not hold judgments, not hold, things that went wrong, or who did us wrong, or how did we do someone wrong, or I wish I had done this different. I wish it had gone a different way. You've got to let it go. It played itself out. It served a purpose. You've got to walk away with what you took from it, okay? And set the person free and set yourself free. Under grace and in the right way, I hope this person is doing wonderful, okay? I hope that I'm doing wonderful. I send love to everyone, right? Because when we don't do that, we make repeatedly bad choices, right? You've got to leave room for the magic in the perfectly imperfect. And you've got to let people show you what they've got. Change conversations too. Make meaningful conversations. If you can tell that a conversation with someone is going in a negative direction and you can see where it's starting to go, change the dialogue to something that is that's going to matter in a month, right? If something someone is doing, your partner's doing is irritating you, you've got to look at what inside yourself you need to look at, right? And if it's really going to matter in a month. If they're doing something, of course, that's different, like a deal breaker or something, yes, then you want to address that. But 9 times out of 10, it's not. It's just someone knows, it's our hot buttons. It's our they're just things that are triggered from the past, and we need to not start feeling where those are, right? Just start feeling where those things are. If you feel like you're blocked, that means you're not letting love in, guys. So if you're holding on to something from the past, right? Look at this. This is purity. This is acceptance. It's not putting limitations on anyone or the relationship. Enjoy it. Grow. You know, don't wait for the other shoe to drop. Just enjoy it. Lessons and blessings and timing, right? Natural order of things. Because in the outbound here, what you've got is fear, right? And getting into a new relationship, fear is there, but what is it triggering within yourself, right? Don't ruin the relationship by casting something onto yourself or someone else. Enjoyment, okay? When this card comes up, the realization card, it's your soul searching for answers. It's searching for truth, right? This means that you've got to connect with source and you've got to connect with yourself. And that's the longing. It's not cast on another person. It's not their responsibility to make you feel whole or to make you feel happy. That's on you. A balanced relationship are two souls helping each other grow, right? So I think what's in here, I think you've got a great lineup here. I think someone's coming in. It's a strong love, right? It's not based on anything negative here. This is, you're in a really good place. You're in a balanced place. This is a perfect place to welcome in this. But what'll hold you back is this. And because it's going to cast out negative energy. If you are having, feeling lonely, feeling depressed, not really feeling that you're lovable or that someone else is lovable or that you're judging yourself or something like that, go buy some flowers. Go paint your nails a certain color. Do things, eat food that makes you happy. Do things that make you happy because that's love. That's unconditional love, right? And when you're open to that, this will come right in. Spring is not far away, guys. This is a great lineup here. You don't want to pass it by or have it pass you by, you know, the past can't hurt you. Look at it as a lesson and say, thank you for the lesson. Thank you for the lesson and thank you for having that person cross my path. Because no matter how hideous or heinous it was, at some point you loved that person. So at some point your heart was open. Go back to that place where your heart was open and carry that forward. Not for the person, for yourself, right? Because this right here will set you free. Fear is just, it's love looking for a place to go. It's uncertainty. Take a deep breath, jump in, just enjoy this. Enjoy it. The Page of Wands, that's looking for adventure. That's creative energy. That's a new relationship, brand new. There's fire in here, right? There's creativity in there. There's exploration in there. There's a life of new things to explore together. That's vibrant energy, right? So get a hold of this. Don't let, it's normal to be uncertain, right? But bring yourself, your best self to this relationship. Show up as your lovely self, right? And just enjoy it. Beauty also is in seeing the beauty around you. That's why that Nine of Cups is there. Make a wish. The Nine of Cups is really a wish card because it's a point in time that you know the true value of value, right? You know that health is important. You know that love is important. Nurturing is important. Desire is important. Sensuality is important. Sexuality is important. Sex is important. Intimacy is important. None of those come in, guys, if we're not open for it and if we're not loving ourselves. This right now, what you want to do is a great time to see if your boundaries are in a good place, to see if you've got some solid boundaries, because the best time to put boundaries in place, right, is it when you're in a really good spot. You don't want to wait till a relationship hits a pitfall or a speed bump to now put a relationship in place, because that's when this comes up. That's when the expectation is, you know, I really expected more of you. I really didn't think you were like this. What made, you know, it's when all of that negativity comes up. But if our deal breakers are in place, right, we're a whole person giving ourselves. We're a gift giving ourselves to someone else. A whole person is a gift, right? And we're uncheatable when we're whole. And the deal breakers are out and they know that, right? And they know that if something like that were to happen, we're done. So these are already established. That's great. So now just go in and enjoy yourself. Spring is not that far away, guys. Do the housework that you need to do, right? Release anything that you need to release. And if you're not sure what that is, but you feel it, see where in your body, don't try to intellectually get through this. Feel in your body where where it feels, and then just ask it, what are you trying to show me? What are you showing me? And if you still don't know, go meditate, go outside, go buy some flowers, surround yourself with, go walk some dogs at the dog pound, or go do something that opens your heart up. Go have a good cup of coffee. Go do something that makes you happy. You know what I mean? Anything that makes you happy. Go spend time with friends. Go shopping. Go do whatever it is, because love is love, guys. And when we're in a really good spot, we're pulling this in, right? So there you go. I think this was great, Aries. I'm thrilled. I'm honestly thrilled. The Nine of Cups and the Ace of Coins. Are you kidding me? And this shows me that you're open to it, right? Because you've set yourself free. I think you've put that out to pasture for the most part, but sometimes things trigger, right? We don't want to get into that again. That mixed energy, we just want to bring in this. We don't want to go back to that. We're leaving it in the past. We're saying thank you for the lessons and move on, right? And this again, you're looking for truth here. Most likely when you get in here in the future, it's normal to have fear, right? But then just ask yourself, how real is this? Fear is man-made, guys. We're in this. I like this person. This is going really great. Oh, I'm so happy. Uh-oh. But what if? The what ifs come in and they're going to ruin this whole train. So don't do that. Enjoy it. There you go. I think this is great, Aries. Spring is so close. Do your homework here, right? If you've got nothing, this is a general, right? If you've got nothing, just keep yourself in a real happy place, right? Do things that make you happy. Okay? There you go, Aries. I hope that this helped you and I hope you enjoyed it. Okay? Thank you so much.